Have you ever wondered how to access the secret language of emotions? What is their purpose and what are they trying to tell us? And how we can work with them in a way that brings us greater success. And often there can be a belief that emotions don't have a place in business. And I'm here to change that narrative because they do. And in fact, without our emotions, we're a little bit adrift and can get lost out at sea in the noise of our busy lives, our busy, diaries, and not really use this talent, this inner-built wisdom to its best. So let's start with sadness today. And I have a client that I'm working with who's incredibly successful, is the CEO of a very successful large multinational organization, who experienced a loss, a dear loss to them. And it really shook them. But they didn't allow themselves any time to process this loss. So what does the emotion of sadness bring us? Well, it brings us the message that it's time for us to stop, take some time out, process the loss, allow yourself to grieve. So give me some time, I need time. It's our body's way of saying, I need some time to process what's just happened, then to grieve the loss of it before I can then function at 100% capacity again. Now, if we're not allowing ourselves a little bit of time out, and I don't mean at work, I don't mean for years, I don't mean, all day. I mean now and again when we've got time, when we're at home, just to check in with ourselves and connect to that emotion of sadness and let it come out. And often the body will release it naturally through leaky eyes. When the body does that, you know that we are releasing that energy. If we hold it in, then that's really toxic for us, and over time it builds and builds and builds until one day it will come out at an inopportune moment, and we won't be able to stop ourselves from crying. It'll all just come out. So the healthiest way to deal with this emotion is to honor it and take some time out to really connect with it. So the best way to do that is either get a journal and write out the emotions that want to come out, write them out, and let them speak through you, through journaling. Journaling is a really powerful practice. Or the other way is what my client ended up doing, was putting on some ballads and listening to some ballads at night when they were by themselves, and allowing themselves to get in touch with that emotion of sadness through listening to the ballads and then just letting it out. And it really is like a pressure valve that we release. And once it's out, then it's done and we can move on.